and welcome to Joan Comrie's Feeding Tips. My name is Joan Comrie, and today we're going to talk about picking out a spoon that's going to support good feeding skills and good speech skills. So the last time that we met, we talked about how to identify if your baby is ready for spoon feeding, and you have decided that your baby is showing all of the readiness cues and that you're ready to start spoon feeding. So you drive to the store and you walk in and there's a wall of spoons and it's quite overwhelming. There's spoons that look like this. They're plastic coated, which can be pretty nice unless your baby likes to chew on them. There's big wide spoons like this one, which would be way too big for starting spoon feeding. And then there's kind of funny spoons like this where you actually can put the food in it and squeeze it out. And although I've used this in feeding therapy, I wouldn't really recommend it for day-to-day feeding. The important part about a spoon is what does the bowl of the spoon look like? And this is a therapy spoon that I use frequently in my treatment sessions. And what I like about it is the size. So if you take your thumb and you put your thumb in your spoon, that's a way that I want you to go to the store and figure out if it's a good spoon. If your thumb fits in there and the spoon is fairly flat and not deep, that's a good spoon. Because the deeper spoons, like this one, as you can see, my thumb gets completely lost in it, and this one as well, are spoons that make it a little bit more challenging for the baby to use the active top lip to help clean the spoon. And that's a really important part of spoon feeding, is activating all of your musculature and the muscles of your mouth so that you can produce the right patterns for feeding. So this, like I said, is called a maroon spoon. You can buy it on Amazon. It's a therapy spoon, so it's going to be more expensive than a spoon that you would just find over the counter. You don't need to use one of those spoons. Just take your thumb, place it in the spoon, in the wrapper in the store, and if your spoon fit, or your thumb fits snugly in that spoon, then that would probably be a good spoon. You also want a spoon that's fairly flat, because that's going to engage or activate more tongue patterns and more active mouth patterns for the development of continued feeding skills as well as speech development. I hope this was helpful. If you found it helpful and you'd like to share it with a friend, I would greatly appreciate that. Also, remember, you can always DM me to give me some information about topics that you'd like to hear related to feeding. Thank you.